Welcome to Fallout New Vegas, Nomad with a Shotgun. I'm Pete from Pete.new. Now, you may be thinking, Pete's just finished a Fallout New Vegas series, why is he starting again? But there's a very good reason why. Fallout New Vegas is a role-playing game, which means that there isn't just one path through it. In my main series, I missed a lot of things, sometimes because the game forces you into a decision where you have to choose a path, and sometimes because it didn't suit my playstyle for that character. My goal for this new series is to set myself a challenge and force myself into a drastically different playstyle, meaning that there will actually end up being very little overlap with my previous run-through. That said, there are some essential quests. Where I'm forced into these, I'm going to try and play them in a significantly different way to how I did them in my first series. If this can't be done, I'll just show edited highlights. If you're looking for a comprehensive playthrough with a powerful character build, my first series is probably a better choice. This one is intended as more of a challenge type playthrough. So, here's my character. Let's have a look at how I've built him, and as we go, I'll talk about how this playthrough is going to be different from the last. Firstly, here's my special. The first thing you might notice is low intelligence and low charisma. The low intelligence is a deliberate choice to contrast with the previous playthrough, which was very high intelligence. I'm not going to roleplay a stupid character, let's make that clear from the start. It's really just there for the funny dialogue options and the challenge of having fewer skill points. As before, I've got a very low charisma stat because it's just not very useful. However, whereas my previous character was still fairly friendly and diplomatic in spite of it, this one's going to be a bit of a git. I've set my strength a little higher than the previous character, and this is primarily for the extra carry weight. Whereas my previous character had a huge stash of weapons, armour and supplies at the Novak motel room, this character is going to be nomadic. I'm not allowed to store stuff anywhere. This means I'm going to have to be a bit more choosy about what I pick up. It's also going to mean that it's going to be harder for me to accumulate hundreds of thousands of caps, which adds a little extra challenge for me. That said, I have decided that on this playthrough I'm not going to use hardcore mode, so I don't have to worry about making space for food or drink or the weight of ammo. Speaking of ammo, one of the biggest constraints I'm setting myself is that I'm only allowed to use shotguns and frag grenades. This is a strict rule. If I run out of shotgun ammo and grenades, then I can't switch to another type of weapon. As you can see, I've tagged guns and explosives and also repair. Again, this is to contrast with the previous character, which was primarily energy weapons, but also dabbled with sniper rifles and unarmed. My primary weapon to start with will be the sturdy caravan shotgun from the courier's stash. Finally, I've chosen two traits. In the previous playthrough, I chose skilled and good-natured, both of which are great for optimal builds, but this time round I've decided to go for traits that suit this character's nature better. Fast shot gives increased rate of fire but decreased accuracy, which fits nicely with a shotgun build. Hoarder will give me increased carry weight. There's a penalty to -1 of all my special if I'm below 160 pounds loads, so I need to keep an eye on that. Before I get on with the game, I'm going to just mention my goal for this playthrough. This character is going to be strongly NCR affiliated. The reason I've chosen this is that my previous character pretty much ignored all the NCR quests in pursuit of an independent New Vegas, so by going the NCR route this time, that gives me dozens of quests to do that I didn't even look at last time. I'm also going to take different companions along with me. Last time it was Eddie, Arcade Gannon and Veronica. I'm going to pick up Eddie again for support in the early game, but in the long term I'm more interested in Rex, Cass and maybe Boone. I also don't want my companions to end up doing all my carrying and fighting for me because that takes away some of the challenge of the Nomad only and shotgun only rules, so I may need to implement some restrictions on how I'm allowed to use my companions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, first course of action is to run around Goodsprings picking up junk to try and get me up to 160 pounds. So basically I want to be going in all the containers I can find and taking anything that doesn't already belong to anyone. There's some caravans back here, I believe, that have stuff in them that isn't owned. And also I think Victor's shack you can loot with a plom. A plom? Abandon. There we go. Thanks to running around in Doc Mitchell's house picking up everything, I've now managed to take enough stuff to get me up to maximum capacity. So I think before I leave Goodsprings, I just want to try and see if I can buy any shotgun ammo from the store here. Alright, here we go, 20 gauge rounds. Let's take all the 20 gauge we can possibly grab, because that's going to be incredibly useful for the shooting. How much have we got in terms of ammo to start off with? 40, that's not a bad little start. Okay, so now let's sell him some of this junk we've picked up to try and get his caps. So I think probably the DLC weapons Let's get rid of that, because we're not going to be using that. Not going to be using that. This laser pistol. Not going to be using machete. Which of these armours am I going to use? I think it'll probably be the lightweight metal armour. So let's sell the tribal raiding armour.
Another satisfied customer.
Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
And let's slap that armour on right now. Okay, let's head out into the light, take a look at ourselves. Yeah, okay, we're looking tooled up, ready for business. Got the shotgun, a fair bit of ammo. Right then, let's start making our way to Primm. So I'm gonna go with the strategy of trying to stick to the road as much as possible to minimise altercations with nasty things. Though I will be heading on up to Lone Wolf Radio to get some sensor modules. It's my standard strategy, try to get the stuff I need to have Eddie on the team as soon as I can. Are there any geckos down there? Looks alright. What's this red thing? Bent tin can. I'm taking it. Well, just a tumbleweed. I thought it was something coming to attack me. But no, we're good, we're good. So if I needed a bit more junk to get me up to above £160, then I could stop off in Gene's skydiving. In fact, I'm going to pop inside there anyway, because I think there might be some useful things to be had. Some valuable, maybe even some ammo. Some ammo would be good. I don't want to get as much 20 gauge ammo as I can, as soon as I can. There's my first Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. I didn't manage to get up to 50 caps in my previous playthrough, but maybe I will in this one. We shall see. I think Lone Wolf Radio is up there. I think that's where I want to be going if I want my my sensor modules, which I do. Which means I'm not going to be able to avoid getting into a small fight with some geckos. And there's the first one. Quite a long way away. Let's try and get a bit closer and then engage it. Has he seen me? Pretty good start. And now he's running off. There's another one around somewhere. Okay, looks like he's running to try and... There you go, here comes the other one. 21%. No, not good enough. Come a bit closer. There we go. A couple of shots on the torso. That does the job alright. And there's more coming in. Okay, you. 2 shots on the torso. And is this other one here going to start coming back and trying to get me? Another one coming in. Come on then. Take that. Alright. No red marks around. Okay, so combat-wise, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Got to remember to reload though. Only 2 rounds in this thing. Okay, so let's head on up the hill to Lone Wolf. Okay, I did see a little red mark down there. Okay, deal with that later. I suppose there might have been something to be said for trying to trigger the Primm fast travel location before heading up here, but no, we'll be alright. So right, where are those sensor modules? Down here. 1, 2. Okay, is there any sort of useful stuff around here? Oh, another sensor module. Gonna take the Wonder Glue as well. Wasteland Survival Guide, why not? But no, I want to know if there's anything actually useful here. Caps, cool. So yeah, materials for making weapon repair kits like that. That's going to be handy. Fission battery, I don't think so. Yeah, I've managed to get up to full capacity fairly quickly. Right, so let's go back down the way we came, get back to the road, and then we can get to Primm. I'm going to grab the Brock flower just for something to sell. As I mentioned before, making money is going to be trickier in this game than the last one. Okay, I see movement. Is this the scripted event? No, I think that gecko's coming towards me. Or maybe not. Yeah, he's definitely coming towards me. And he's jumping. Come on, headshot. Got him. Caravan shotgun is fairly useful against the bad guys at this level. Right, let's continue on along the road. Not far to Primm now. And at long last we'll be back with our NCR buddies. I think it's a clean shot now. I don't think I'm going to get any more ambushes. Oh no, there's a bloke fly down there. Okay, let's hope to avoid his notice. One thing I never noticed before is you can actually see the twin statues at the Mojave outpost already. Does he know I'm here? No, apparently not. Okay, let's sprint on. Yeah, Mojave outpost, all the way from over here. How cool is that? Is he coming my way? No, he's just... He's too intent on that bloke fly. He's got plans. Hello.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Primm is off limits.
What's going on in Primm?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings.
I can take care of myself.
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Alright. Okay, then onwards into the settlement. So there's some ammunition boxes, but they apparently belong to the NCR. But the thing is, I kind of am the NCR, so, you know, if any of these have got... There you go, shotgun ammo. Yes, I can make good use of that. Any more? Not yet. What about upstairs? Nope. Right, come on, let's talk to some people. Let's talk to some of the gang. We're home at last. In a territory that is controlled by my brethren. What about up here? I think there might be some more ammo stashed up here. Any shotgun ammo? 20 gauge? No? Okay. Night is falling. Might be able to use that bed later. Hello, friend.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Where are you from?
I'm from the hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are.
Goodbye.
Sir.
Yeah, that's right. Call me Sir. I'm with the NCR. I have no idea what my rank is. Nothing in the mail drop box. What we got here? Oh, I'm making a mess. It's alright, I don't think McGee saw that. Got your books and stuff. Okay. Nothing I can make use of. What's in here? Well, this looks promising. Shotgun ammo? No. Armor? Yeah, I definitely need I need some NCR armor. What about the helmet? Don't know. Goggles on, goggles off. Let's have the helmet with goggles. And I'm over encumbered, so let's take that scrap metal, and we need to throw away some stuff that we have no use for. So I think armored Vault 13 jumpsuit. It's only worth 70 caps, but I would like to find someone to sell that to. Let's throw some junk instead. Let's throw some of the stuff that I picked up just for ballast. Okay, we're good. Hi guys. You're a trooper of no name. You're Lieutenant Hayes.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Something tells me there's not going to be an awful lot of low intelligence dialogue options. I was kind of hoping for more, but I had some other questions.
I have some free time. Ask away.
Goodbye.
Sir?
Yeah, I'm Sir. Right, I'm not going to try and steal your stuff while you're watching me. Let's try and head on into Primm. By which I mean across the bridge to where the convicts are. Because that's where I'll find Eddie. Eddie's going to be my pal for a little while. So, I wonder if I can steal some ammo from behind this guy. None of those to a shotgun. Never mind. Right, mines. Look out for the mines. There's one. Got it. Oh, it's put me to over encumbered. That's slightly annoying. Yeah, I need to chuck a book. And I'm over encumbered again. Chuck a book. Right, that went well. So, convicts. I believe there's just a couple over there. So let's try and get a good flanking position on them. Yep, there's one. That's just a tumbleweed. Alright. 21%, that's not much. Let's fire from the hip instead. And this guy's going to come closer. Hope he doesn't have anything he can throw at me. Okay, is he coming towards? Oh, yes, he definitely is. What's my chance to hit? Not good. Okay, use this for cover. That was quite nice. Right. What did you guys have on you? Anything I can take? Take the ammo. Anything without weight, really, is worth having, either for using or for selling. Of course, I'm not playing in hardcore on this playthrough, so I can pick up ammo as much as I like. Daniel Wyand, he had a Mojave Express delivery order. Things didn't go well for him. So now the question is, do I have enough stuff to wake up Eddie yet? 1 scrap electronics, 1 scrap metal. I think I'm going to need more than that. So let's just go in and find out what exactly I do need. Okay, so examine the damaged robot. Try to fix it with parts. 3 scrap metal. Okay, so I need 2 more pieces of scrap metal. So there's 1. And is there another one around here? Oh, it looks like there's another one around the back. Cool. So repairing with parts. Gets us an Eddie. Woohoo! Companion protocol begin. So I've got the enhanced sensors perk now. That means that I'll be able to see the red marks on the compass a lot further off. So we don't need to talk for now. Log off. Right, let's head on into the Vicky Advanced Casino, which is just over here. That's the next place we want to be.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Do you have anything for sale, seeing as you said you're a trader?
Sure, have a look.
20 gauge round. Let's take it all. Oops, never mind. Anything else? Stimpaks at 114 caps. Crikey. Not cheap, are they? Alright, this guy's got 589 caps, so let's try and sell him back some things that we've got no use for. That... Oh, a rolling pin's actually a weapon. That is something I never knew. Have those throwing spears. I know that later on in the game I'll have a higher barter, so I'll be able to sell these for a lot more, but for now it'll do. Vault 21 jumpsuit. I'll hold on to that just for what? I don't know. Right, some more stuff I don't need now. I've got to be careful not to sell too much stuff because I need to keep my weight above 160. Chessboard, clipboard, mugs. Let's just accept there.
Another satisfied customer.
Indeed. Time for me to go.
Later.
Let's see what my weight is now. 182, yeah, so I can't really afford to sell much more than that. But that does now get me up to 47 rounds and, quite a lot of this this buckshot. That's pretty cool. So let's talk again, Johnson.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
I have some questions about Eddie.
That beat-up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Any idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
I have some questions about Primm.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
What happened to Primm?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
I have some more questions about Primm.
Ask away.
What's at Vicky and Vance?
That's where we are. This here little casino brought some cash and bodies into the town before them powder gangsters came in. Now, they can't rush us without eating a good bit of hot lead, but we are in a kind of box canyon. Guess this is a fitting place for that as any. I reckon that if they thought hard enough about it, they'd realize they got more bodies than we have bullets. But for now, we're safe enough in here.
Goodbye.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
So we've picked up a new quest here called My Kind of Town, which will culminate in us needing to find a new sheriff for Primm. One of the options is going to be the NCR guy, Lieutenant Hayes, that we spoke to, and given that this is an NCR playthrough, that's what I'm going to be playing for, putting Hayes in charge of Primm. But for now, this is the end of the episode, so we'll be doing that next time. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Pete from Pete.new. Please subscribe if you want to keep following this series. Follow me on Twitter if you like Twitter. I'm Pete.new Games on said Twitter application. See you next time. Bye-bye.